at 7 on KSBS.
Love conquers all.
Chichman! I'm a shark! Chichman! Chichman! I'm a shark! Professor Genius!
A global economy and the people caught in its web.
Chichman! I'm a shark!
Join us Monday night at 10.
Chichman! I'm a
This
shark!
is KSBS.
Tito! Banzai! Evermone!
Welcome to tonight's broadcast of Eye of the Needle, the 1981 World War II era spy thriller based on Ken Follett's best-selling 1978 novel and starring Donald Sutherland and Kate Nelligan. I'm Sean Higgins, your host for this evening's movie, which kept audiences on the edge of their seats when it was first released, and it still does. Here are 4 good reasons to watch this film. It's at first charming and later powerfully tempestuous Storm Island scenes were filmed on location on the Isle of Mull, one of the islands forming Scotland's Inner Hebrides. The cinematographer is Alan Hume, who later worked on a couple of the Roger Moore as James Bond films and a few Hammer Studios horror classics. Not to mention George Lucas's Return of the Jedi, Andrei Konchalovsky's action thriller Runaway Train, and the crime comedy A Fish Called Wanda. Hume's World War II experiences as a member of the Royal Navy no doubt informed his fine work on tonight's movie. As well directed and well filmed as is tonight's film, its musical score deserves note. It was the next to last score of the esteemed Hungarian-American composer Miklos Rózsa. Listen closely and you'll hear a few bars that echo his previous score for Ben-Hur, arguably the finest film score of all time. A third reason to watch. The film's director, Richard Marquand, brought Eye of the Needle in on time and on budget, which so impressed George Lucas that he hired Marquand to direct Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Marquand had directed only 2 previous films before Eye and would live to make only 3 more after Jedi, his last film being the ill-received Bob Dylan movie Hearts of Fire. It's said, in fact, that Hearts of Fire killed Marquand, who died of a stroke within the year it was made. He was only 49. Reason 4, the film positively impacted the careers of author Ken Follett and Canadian actors Donald Sutherland, already an established star, and Kate Nelligan, who had no trouble finding work thereafter. Now please join me as the action unfolds in an effort to identify and apprehend the clever, ruthless, deadly Eye of the Needle on Saturday Night Cinema.
Return of the Jedi! Star Wars, Return of the Jedi. Stars of the Free, Return of the Jedi. Radio.
This is Bruce Davids from London. Around me, the city is in flames from the German bombs dropped last night by Hitler's Luftwaffe. The countless dead are being dug from the rubble. And on the coast of France, the German armies wait for this country to surrender. But English troops are fighting back. And in the skies, the young men of the Royal Air Force are struggling against the Nazi forces which only a year ago invaded Poland, swept through France, and left this country standing alone in a conflict which, if lost, could destroy the free world.
Not much work. They'll make a suit from your freshly peeled skin. No, they'll shave your liver, squeeze the jelly from your eyes. Actually, it's quite good on toast.
Back! Back, please! Back! I warn you!
Right.